Crawl out through the fallout, baby.
Not sure if I want to continue that with To My Love and Arms or not. Well, I guess I technically just did.
I was gonna say,
Mm.
I was gonna say, Officer Cook is gonna get cooked by the big boss if he doesn't apologize.
Once again, he can't apologize for something he doesn't know he did.
I know.
What? When the stream's over and we're back off the books web, I'm gonna throw some suggestions for your character out there while I have the time to ask you.
Okay.
Hopefully, you'll be a little more awake.
In the meantime, nuclear Armageddon.
No, oh my god.
So, in conclusion, the end is near. We're all doomed, and now on to sports.
Sad thing is, I could genuinely see a news program nowadays doing that.
That was in a song called "Roll Out the Fallout."
Again, it's sad that I can still genuinely see an actual news program saying that.
For some reason, I've been on a. I've been listening to Bill Cipher's version of "We'll Meet Again."
Yes. Has anyone seen the countdown yet?
The what?
Like
The countdown.
countdown.
I'm sorry, the what?
So, there's this thing, the Bill Cipher book, and where if you input, like at the back of the book, there's a website, and on the website there's a password you need to input. You put in that password, and it takes you to, well, what essentially is a countdown, but it's all messed up.
What's the name of this website?
It's Bill. I'm not surprised it's messed up.
Ugh, can't remember right now.
I posted a thing in the voice chat.
Voice chat. Oh.
$30.
I'm still thinking back to hold on, my cards fell. I'm still thinking back to Cossatel ends up in the world of of that specific Transformers. So Megamon tries to kill him, and the next thing you hear is zombie
Megatron?
critical strike.
Yeah, why would I be trying to kill you?
You said
You
you said either Mekumon or Megamon.
I said
It was
Megatron.
like
You did not.
you were trying to say
Um,
Megatron, and it kind of blended my name in there.
I'm also reaching for cards, so maybe I was grunting at the time.
All right, so hi everyone, welcome back to the stream.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
ran away.
We are back with Fallout 3. I keep wanting to look at over here at Streamlabs, but the camera's over here. I need to get used to that. So, stream's a little late. I know this is usually around the time we start streaming, but that's usually not when I want to start streaming. I want to start streaming at 1, not 2.
Let alone 220.
Yeah. But yeah, no, stream was a little late today because I had to gas up the truck. Or no, the car. I forgot the truck is gone. I bought.
Wait, it's gone?
Yeah, someone bought it.
Oh.
I bought Leader Class Legacy Megatron for $30 instead of 50, like what Walmart is trying to sell it to me for. And I also have an Alien Emperor from Ultraman Mabius. This was a huge surprise, let me tell you. I also essentially got that for free.
Nice.
Bear, don't tell me you stole it.
No, I brought that up to the register. The guy saw there was no price tag on it. This is like a local shop, by the way. It's not like a chain. And I've been going to that shop for many years now.
Fun fact, I've actually been to that shop.
Mm-hmm. And he's giving me discounts here and there. But yeah, no, I came up with the $30 Megatron and the Alien Emperor vinyl, and I just paid $30. He gave it to me for free.
It was basically a bonus.
Yeah. All right, so once again, we are back with Fallout 3.
So, I was gonna mention on the Radaway comment, fun fact, in the Fallout Equestria fanfic universe, it's basically universal canon that in their universe, Radaway tastes like orange. And most ponies hate it.
Wait, I thought Radaway was like an IV bag thing. Why are they drinking
Not
it?
in their universe.
Oh. And apologies for the wind tunnel sound effect. I have my AC on. So last time we did a bunch of shit and then we ended up at Airfu and I shat my pants.
Metaphorically, I'm hoping.
Well, I mean, I didn't shit them in real life, but Callan may need a new jumpsuit.
Oh, it's you again. What's up?
Dang. Vampires?
Vampires? Vampires.
In the background, the Mikuan slowly raises a wooden stake and a hammer.
I just imagine you, like, raising them over your head.
And the wooden stake is in the shape of, like, a ribeye steak.
Well, I'm surprised you don't know me. I'm Brianna. I
Just to
take
get that
care
extra bit of
men
silly.
around here. Well, unmarried ones. Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in there. Poor kid. He looks like he could use another friend.
Tell me how to see Ian and maybe we can talk. In private.
My oh my. That
That's not
would
ominous
be
at all.
tempting. If you were that good, maybe I'd pay you.
Put the gun away and we can
Tell
talk.
you what, handsome. Let me give you the password to Ian's room.
Technically, the gun
Maybe
is
you
away.
could talk to him and make him feel better.
Doesn't mean they can't pull it out.
Nope. Like I told you, Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be in
You
there.
could at least, like, tell me about, you know, the guy himself.
It's the last place I ever expected to end up. I mean, look at this place. It's so dark and dingy. What this place needs is a lady's touch. But don't tell Vance I said that. How about just the coolest gang this side of the U.S.? As long as we listen to Vance's rules and listen to his stuff, he lets us do pretty much whatever we want. Bye, sweetie. Hello there, stranger. I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife. My husband started this group not long ago. He was trying to save them from a life of hardship and ridicule. They come from all over the wasteland now to find us and become part of the family. This is Maresti, the home of the family. It's the only safe place for these poor people. It was good talking to you.
You new here too? I don't think I've met you yet. The name's Alan.
Part of me just ends up
What did you
wondering,
want?
how would marriage work in this post-apocalypse? Like, who the heck is, officiating these things, if that's the right word?
I don't know.
Right now I call this place home.
Like,
The only home that's ever let me stay with my...
let's face it, in the aftermath of
Well,
an
anyone that
apocalypse, there's
Vance
probably
takes
no
in because
shortage of
their special
priests,
problems
but
can be part of the family.
really,
I mean, the amount of times I've seen priest, like, vestments or whatever they're called, just, like, littered throughout the wasteland.
I've mostly only seen them in '76.
I haven't had a customer in a while. Last one I had was a bit chewy. Know what I mean?
If your caps are good, you can buy whatever you like. Beats standing there drooling all over the merchandise.
You know what? That's fair.
So,
I'm gonna get some more food to wake me up more. I'll be right back.
fun fact: bottle caps essentially became the whole universal currency here in the post-apocalypse Fallout because, well, it was basically used as an equivalent exchange there. One cap for one bottle of water. Caps are backed by purified water.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Which means you'd be paying the equivalent of 784, like 704 bottles of water right now for the stuff you're buying. You're giving him several gallons of water for all this stuff.
Yup.
After the very first game, Fallout 2 with the introduction of a more established New California Republic had tried introducing an alternative form of currency backed by gold. This ended up falling apart, and you can thank the Brotherhood of Steel for that. So yeah, if you've ever wondered why NCR money is like next to worthless in New Vegas, blame the Brotherhood.
I always do.
Because
At least in that game.
like I had mentioned that the NCR currency was backed by gold. Well, during their long war with the Brotherhood of Steel, the NCR's gold storage got
You gonna
blown
run
up by the
all day or you
Brotherhood.
gonna buy something? If you...
And this is probably one of the few smart tactical moves the Brotherhood had ever actually pulled off in the aftermath of Fallout 2. Cripple your enemy's economy, and they won't be able to put as many guns and soldiers in front of you.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Lovely, I can move again.
Okay, I guess. The new guy's taking up most
Okay, seriously, where the fuck is Vance?
They have to do something special.
Oh, hey there.
Go back up the stairs. There should be a tunnel hole to the right of these living quarters.
Ah,
Not, sorry, left of these living quarters. My bad.
Welcome to our home.
found him.
My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
This place is very different from any of the other settlements I've seen.
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and
You
misunderstood.
could use a couple of
It is a
dozen generators to
sanctuary
get
for
the
the
lights back
oppressed
up and
and a
running.
beacon of faith for the tyrannized. We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human
God,
flesh.
how cool would that be for a
Society
settling quest
labels
now I
us as
think about it?
monsters, demons, and
In a
beyond.
future Fallout game, you have to reestablish a power plant from the pre-war era. Get that back up and running to start start powering the nearby cities again.
Humans call for our extermination or reform.
In a
Reform
single-player
implies something
game,
is wrong
after
with us
her
and
completing this
needs to be
quest,
eliminated.
all the
I
nearby
think my teachings as more of an
cities have like
improvement,
buildings that
way
light
to
up at night.
transcend our cannibalistic
That would be
nature.
cool.
Your
Not all the
open-mindedness
buildings,
is
and
very
not every
rare.
window on the buildings that light
I
up
find that
gets to light up
fascinating.
because
Allow me
you
to
know.
bolster your
damage,
insight with a
but-
lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your
You know, it would be an
eyes?
interesting little whole spot for progression.
Then that is a mystery you will. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can
All right.
What you need? Each of us is required to speak one of the laws when we hold our ceremonies. I say the first law. Feast not on the flesh, consume only the blood. This is our strength. It was
What is it? Oh, wait. Vance told me I was supposed to say something special when asked that. From his teachings. Oh, right. The third law is feed not for pleasure, partake only to nourish. This is our dignity. Whew, almost forgot it again. Guess I'll see you around.
Please don't take Ian away from us. I thought I knew
In
everyone
other words,
in the
don't be
family.
a psychopath slash
recognize you.
sociopath.
You must
Yep.
be one of Vance. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new. Well, Vance makes each of us remember a rule. And when we all gather in the common area, we have to say it out loud. Kind of weird. So, my law is
Let's
the fourth.
continue to believe that they are
Seek not
slightly
the
more
sun's
evolved than
light.
cannibals.
Embrace only the shadow.
We won't tell them otherwise.
This is our refuge.
Hey Hey there. When we all gather in the common area, Vance gives his speeches, and then we each have
Because
like
honestly,
a
if living
lot
in
to
their little
say.
delusion means fewer people get
Mine
hurt,
is,
then
bear not the child.
dilute away, I guess.
Welcome only the exile. This is our fate.
Illusions
Kinda
are
cool,
counted.
huh? Bye.
You gonna gawk all day, or you... When Vance stands on that balcony and starts mouthing off like some kind of preacher, it makes me want to puke. But if I want to keep this place stocked, I gotta have his permission. So I learned his 5th law. Kill not our kindred. Slay only the enemy. This is our justice. Pretty silly if you ask me.
No, that's silly. Protect your own. Alright, Bruce Wayne. I mean Batman. I mean Bruce Wayne.
You wish to speak to me again?
I mean Batman, I mean Robin,
Indeed.
I mean...
Tell me what you've learned from the laws. What do you think?
I mean Joker, I mean Joker, I mean Joker, I mean Joker, I mean slap!
I mean I mean Man
Harvey
Bat.
Bruh, I remember,
Taro?
Oh no.
What happened?
What's wrong?
I was about to say something about a Batman comic I read. But, you know, the actor who played Shazam in the movies.
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
I have a feeling I don't want to know.
You really don't. You really don't. Let's just continue. Bear, please put down the phone.
No.
I'm sorry.
I need to know now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bear.
You sure it was Shazam?
Yeah.
Were you gonna say he died?
Wait, hold on.
Because he's not dead.
The way he was kind of going on about it, I was half expecting him to say something along the lines of, like, the actor doing something criminal.
No. Son of a... It's fine, sir.
You got tricked, didn't you?
I saw the grayed out picture and I saw the words passed away and my brain went, oh god, no. Turns out it's Fighting Harold from the new movie they're talking about.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry for that scare, Bear. I really am. I'll be quiet.
You don't have to be quiet. It was not your fault.
Dude, honest mistake. Take a breath, dust yourself off, and let's move on.
You're vampires, or at least you follow their fictional traditions.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror?
I said fictional traditions, you asshole!
Ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose.
This
and
got
identity.
such a thick aura of
I've shown
protection,
people the
I
ways
wouldn't
of
be
the
surprised if he was
vampire.
a spy
I
man in
provided them
TF2.
shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, I was reading this Batman comic. It's basically like all of the Justice
Now
League, I
you
think, and all of
disappoint me.
Batman's Rogue Gallery
You need to open your mind
were
and think for a
made
moment before you
kids
pass
for a
judgment.
camp
I
at
have
summer
reined in
kind of
their
thing.
cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh,
But because
drink of the blood.
no kid,
Most important,
but because
they have a family,
uh,
a place where their quirks are tolerated.
I
and
think at the
understood.
time Joker didn't have an actual like canon name. I'm not sure. They decided to. Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
They decided to name him Joe Kerr, as in Goekeor.
I think that is actually an alias he has in some comics.
Oh.
I'll be right
Well,
back.
in this, it was.
Megamon said he'll be right back.
Well, in this, it was his actual name, and I found it funny.
I think another like alias he uses is Jack White. In fact, that's one of his oldest aliases.
My Gargomon art for the Digimon card looks fancy as fuzz.
Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him?
Yeah.
Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erethu, he is scared and confused.
Have you watched
It would
that?
be ill-advised
I think
for
it's
me
a
to allow
TV
you to
show
speak
called
with
Van
him while he
Helsing.
decides what he wants to do.
I've seen the movie Van Helsing.
You know, apparently I think there's a TV show. My dad used to watch it. Basically, vampires. Basically, there's a solar eclipse, but the eclipse doesn't go away, and the vampires who were stuck inside, in abandoned houses, all boarded up, stuff like that, they were fully allowed to come out, and play.
Oh boy.
Ian's hunger for flesh
but yeah,
overwhelmed him.
then
Drove him to kill his
then
parents.
this
Because of my intervention,
comatose
he stopped just short of
person
being lost forever to his
winds up
cravings for flesh.
waking up finally. And when vampires attacked and tried to bite her,
I am telling you, he will no longer be able to
her blood made them
He's become one of
human
us,
again.
a
Ah!
member of the family. The hunger that drives us
Well,
must be kept in
This
check.
doesn't sound familiar.
It's one of the most difficult things to do.
It's a TV show called Van
Ian
Helsing.
lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien
Honestly,
to him.
you will have fooled me if it was like Hellboy TV show.
Yeah,
No,
and
it
every
would
time
not
she
be right
bit
to
them as
disturb
well,
him in
they'd
this time of
they'd
meditation.
turn human or something. I think. Can't remember if it's turn human or just die.
Just die.
They bite someone and then just burst into flames.
Ah.
Wait,
Anyway.
wait, does this person taste a little spicy? You
You know, I think this person likes drinking hot. Bleh!
Reminds me of the Batman Dracula thing movie.
Anyway, babe, did you see DMs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened when I was with
How'd you get in here? Huh? What do you want?
uni.
You're a bitch to find.
Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway? You think I don't know that? You think I don't know what I did? Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Look, Ian, I know loss too. I know it hurts. But saying here is the answer.
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak.
Also,
The only person I was ever
I
able
found
to
that
talk to was my
website
sister
you were
Lucy, and she's
talking-
gone. No one gives a shit about me except
you were saying, babe?
She really misses being home, and she's
Oh,
asked
it's really
about
not
me
one
and
of
here
the
a lot.
options.
I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my...
Forgot what I was gonna say now.
The website.
Oh, yeah, I found that
Seriously,
website
Havelock?
you were
I
talking
hear
about.
that you decided to speak to Ian regardless of my warnings. Be that as it may,
Dang
I
it,
am
Zeus!
still interested in what you
Don't
boast about.
you're colorblind
Did
as
he
well.
come to a decision?
Before I talk about Ian, there's still a matter of Arafu to
As
discuss.
long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
Vampires can drink any kind of human blood, even from blood packs.
Curious. Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital wounds. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
Arafood donates blood packs. In exchange, you protect them.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson. Now,
Shit,
what of
got
young
for
Ian?
food anyway, babe.
Tell me his decision.
Just cereal.
It
You got
saddens
shrimp
me to
with-
lose one of
shrimp
my
with that
flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now, please, I want
What'd
you
you
to
say?
take this.
The
Consider
shrimp I
it
had
as an
fried up
apology
last
to
night.
you. Goodbye.
Oh,
There was
nice.
some left last night. But that's gone, so I'm just having cereal.
Fair enough.
You know, it would be absolutely hilarious.
I return.
Welcome back. I have dealt with the family. In the
How
set,
so?
Ian's going home, and I'm delivering a proposal to Evan King.
Oh, good.
My brain went, "Oh, welcome to the family, son."
Welcome to the family, son.
What were you saying, babe?
Damn it, not again.
What I was saying was, good, you're back. I had a thought.
What's up?
Then it would be well, Man's code somehow got injected with dang it. I know there's a vampire Megamon. Not Megamon. Vampire Digimon.
There's a bunch of them you're
Splice.
gonna have to be specific.
Dracula one. I don't remember. I don't
Myotis
remember
one?
that one.
Myotismon? Oh!
Yes.
When I say there's a bunch of them, I mean there's a bunch of Myotismon variants. Vandemon in the original Japanese. So,
Oh shit!
Is it the one that looks like you walked out of Persona 5, babe?
Yes.
Okay, so basic Myotismon.
alrighty.
I was like, dang. Someone either spliced or inject code into Megamon, and it's just making this amalgamation. It's just like, how do we fix this? Does anybody know how to code?
If it did that to me, I'd probably digivolve into something else entirely.
Vamp make crack much.
Not necessarily. Like,
What if it's armed?
vampire or not, that's mostly just Nightmare Soldier data, so I'd probably end up turning in some Devimon variant.
Okay, so I think what we just saw was a one of the random encounters that you can encounter here in the wasteland.
I missed it.
It was I don't think it was anything too special. It was just two guys talking, and one said, "What if it's armed?" And this guy just sneaks and tries to disarm a landmine and blows up. And the other guy ran away.
Yeah. I'll give them the credit. Little stuff like this does help the world feel more populated.
Mm-hmm. I mean, last time we ran into... Oh, goddamn bear trap!
Fitting.
Always gets you.
Always. Every fucking time.
For me, it's the grenade bouquets.
But yeah, last time we encountered raiders and hunters fighting each other, and then, I remembered like what the hunters do when they sold me strange meat, and then I just butchered all of them.
Okay.
I do not abide by cannibals.
Oh, so we're not becoming cannibals?
No.
Hey, what the fuss?
The only reason I let Vance live is because he's found a way to circumvent cannibalism.
So, what did you bring me? Excellent.
What was I gonna say? Oh god, I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh! now I remember what I was gonna say. Babe, did you see last Super Robot Wars stream?
No, I hope not.
You're gonna find the ending funny.
I'm surprised to see you. Thought you'd run for the hills.
I'm offended, sir. You hired me to do a job, and I did just fucking that.
There he is. The
All
hero
I'm gonna
of the
say
day.
is, Vaughn, he's in here!
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did.
What?
I don't know how you did it, but goddamn,
That's all I'm
glad
saying.
you walked up
You'll
that
have to
ramp
watch it
and
for
lent us a
yourself.
hand.
And I'm really glad you didn't shoot me.
Consider yourself welcome back here anytime you're in this part of the wastes.
I have a proposal for you from Vance, the family's leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Alright, and now we have to go back to Vance.
Back and forth. Hopefully you won't step on bear trap again.
Otherwise, you'll be up for a Vance revolution.
Well now, if it isn't the little safe from the vault. We've been looking for you. Someone's put quite a price on your head. Why? You think you can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice?
It's just gone silent. So
Such a
either
shame.
I'm about to get
I hear
muted,
that you
or I'm
could
about to
have
get
been
kicked from the call.
something useful.
I'm gonna
Ah,
take.
well, time to die.
No, I'm gonna take my frustration out on these Talon Company mercs.
Let's go.
I love it when they go down. Over here.
When they go.
You brought a melee weapon to a ray gun fight, sir. You're wishing for death.
Oh, that was. Oh.
How come that one
Take
didn't
my job
evaporate?
seriously.
Huh?
Thinking out loud. Sorry.
Okay. Blast him.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Would you like an egg in this trying time?
No.
What about 2 eggs?
No, look at your eggs.
What about 3 eggs?
What about 3 eggs and some ham?
I have a
Okay, maybe.
sledgehammer.
Unfortunately, the eggs are green. Is that alright?
Alright, take off the mask and see how I am. I told you I'm not falling for that again!
Alrighty. Private contract. Kill Callan. Boys and girls, we got ourselves another holier-than-thou white knight that needs putting down. Here are the details. Name, Callan. Race, Caucasian. Sex, male. The bounty is 1,000 caps this time around. And for a change of pace, they want the head this time. Good hunting. Yay!
That's right. Bear has a price put on his head for the insufferable crime of being a good person.
Apparently. You know what? I take that bounty.
What?
Oh, down, I wouldn't kill you.
I would hope not.
Yeah, so the thing in Fallout 3 here is...
is...
Yeah, so the thing here in Fallout 3 is that, depending on your karma, one of 2 groups will start hunting you. If you play good karma, like anyone with half a brain should, it's gonna be Talon Company. If you hate everyone and everything and want the world to burn and play evil karma, that's gonna be the Regulators, who basically serve as a faction of bounty hunters specifically going after the filthiest individuals of the wasteland.
In just about every single playthrough, I ended up becoming a regulator myself.
And there's perks to that. Kill evil karma NPCs, bring back proof, they will pay you.
No, just imagine. Bear goes evil karma and just all of a sudden a regulator with a a hoodie with dog ears on it just pops up. Hey.
I only played Evil Karma once. Never again. I didn't even get to the point where the regulators started coming after me. I felt so damn guilty about blowing up Megaton, I just kind of stopped.
That is completely fair.
Hey man, want to hear a Russian
Thanks again for
badger code
straightening
that I
out
feel like would get you,
Always a
laughing?
pleasure to receive
Sure.
you in Meresti.
You're right though, Julie's so cursed. One minute he could be posting pictures about his cat, and the next he could be posting ingredients on how to make anthrax.
Anthrax.
I thought you were going to say pipe bomb.
Excellent. I knew you would serve
Did
as
I
an
just make him spit out his gamer stuff?
I will dispatch Alan to Arafur immediately. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask. To be a vampire is a life. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will. Sadly,
Then I hop
cannot
over to
fully make you
reciting
one of
everything
us,
on the
but I
periodic
can
table.
teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood. Allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with the life force of another. They lend a part of themselves to you. For a brief moment, you
Why
are
does he
two
have an upturned
entities
lip?
becoming one. Allow the feeling.
I guess he
to
just
course
posh
through
like
your
that.
body as you partake of the blood.
No. All
Feel
I
it
can
empower
see
you
from
and make
all I
you
can see now is
Once you have
the
done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire.
handsome Squidward thing now.
A part of me wants to see him get ghoulified just so his nose falls off and he starts freaking out about how can I look down my nose at people if I don't have a nose?
Yeah. Vance's teachings have granted you the ability to regain 20 HP from the consumption of blood packs.
Sorry,
I'm
you're a
certain-
vampire now?
Pseudo-vampire. Ah!
Imitation vampire.
Oh, you just. Oh!
I gotta take another break. Be right back.
I got fucking
I guess the game didn't want you to be a vampire.
Come on!
Huh?
There? Oh no, he's.
That was Megamon.
No, Bear just left the room.
They both left the room. It's only us now.
Can't believe it. So welcome to. Welcome to our stream.
Welcome to the Babbling Duo. This is Taro, I'm Web. And today we're gonna be interacting with Mr. Chair over here.
How are you doing, Mr. Chair?
I see. So the wife and kids are doing good, I see. That's good, that's good.
Okay, let's try this again. I've never heard Webb laugh like that. Holy shit.
Hold on. I'll give you why. I'm gonna clip what just happened before you came back.
That felt so devious.
Always a pleasure to receive. Since
Cool. Thanks. Bye.
Womp. Like both you and Make Mine left at the same time and just left the both of us alone.
It's honestly a mistake, and you're about to see why.
Look, as long as you don't say something that'll get me canceled, it's fine.
Oh no no no.
Oh no.
No.
No, 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 no.
I'm just waiting for this to finish loading this clip.
But never say anything to get you canceled, Bear. That's like the last thing. That's not even a thing on the list to do.
Thank you.
I had to think about it for a moment because I was like, wait, there's no room on the list.
There's no room on the list for getting you canceled, really. So we can't do it.
Why does that feel
Also,
so ominous?
Also, canceling a person is just kind of exhausting.
Yeah.
It seems exhausting. How long is it going to take to load the clip, actually?
It's still loading.
Oh my goodness.
It's at 100% and it's still fizzing loading.
That's pain. I see now, Twitch. You don't like... You don't like the duo. You don't like...
How are those hot little potatoes?
You don't like the babbling duos. Okay.
Oops, something went wrong. This clip is no longer available.
My furry ass, it's not available.
Yes, since Twitch wants to be a butt today, do you want to explain it, babe?
You had an interview with your chair.
What?
Yeah.
You had an
You had a
interview
chair?
with my chair.
Yeah. Mr. Chair has, wife and kids. Didn't you notice?
That would explain why he disappears. Why it disappears all of a sudden.
Yeah. Make sure to be a good dad.
Play.
Good hunting.
Babe, how long are you gonna think? How long till someone sees their name?
I mean, if you mention it like that,
I
someone's
wish
gonna
there
see.
were more people like you in the world.
Yeah, I know, but
I want you to have this. Certainly. It's the least I could do after
honestly, I
all
was
you've
kind
done.
of imagining we'd get a reaction the second you joined.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, Lucy's gone. Alright. I was gonna come in and say, hey, I found your brother. He killed your parents, but he's okay.
Yes?
Hey, I found your brother. He killed your parents and I killed him, but it's okay now.
That's a whole lot of stuff to unpack right there. I still can't believe the game crashed on you like that.
Game said no to being vampire.
I know, it's like I'm playing New Vegas or something. You know what? Let me go back to Moira and sell a few things, because I got a lot of shit.
Okay, so I was watching. Speaking of vampires, I was watching a clip from Masaku Punch, however you say it. One of the characters who actually, babe, I think you would like very much. She works in a bathhouse, but she works at night for. Well, she's a vampire. I had to expect any daytime work from her. Then the main two characters are just chilling in the bathhouse, waiting for her to come in and clean. It's just, how'd you get in here? Oh, we came through the window.
Good hunting. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
What did you say?
Ooh, and no. Ooh,
Yeah.
Also, I kind of like this character too, because from what I understand, she used to have a friend who was a very well-known rock star. I think old age got caught up to her at one point, because of how this vampire was acting. So this vampire decided, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. So without knowing a lick of English, I was about to say a lick of Japanese, without knowing a lick of English, she travels all the way to America in search of her friend's guitar.
I mean,
dedication.
that's, yeah.
Unfortunately, she goes to America while it's nighttime in Japan.
Ah.
So she had to witness the sun.
Sun.
Also, I hate Amanda Waller, actually.
Yeah, she is like one of the most hateable characters in DC.
No, babe, she blew Clayface's bomb.
You know? Part of my brain is just like, I feel like that bomb wouldn't do too much to Clayface.
It wouldn't, but she still made it go up, his head go up in smoke.
I see we have been rejoined by a Makeumon.
Yep.
Okay,
What
who
about
left,
this?
who left the digital gate open? I swear, I thought I closed it.
I left it open because I had to fix something and come back.
Well, are you saying
Right.
that welcome back?
So what did I miss?
Not much. Just finalizing the deal with Arafu. Fought the. Oh yeah.
Like I saw the game crash. So I had to leave just after that.
Okay, so after that happened, I went back and redid the part where I learned how to drink from blood packs.
Like when
Okay,
I got here, I heard something about Amanda Waller.
So, in the new Suicide Squad anime, Isekai anime, she lit up Clayface's head like it was the 4th of July.
Ooh.
Like, the entire party were just looking at Clayface's body, just going, "Hey, this is why we want to kill you," kind of thing. Hell, even their, what's his name? Not the,
No
I
one
didn't
said
say anything.
I thought I heard some, what's his name? The guy who works with the squad just
Rick
doesn't...
Flag.
Rick Flag. Even he was looking at the body just going, "What happens next is on you, Waller." Because, Rick was right next to Clayface before he blew up.
I'm not as well versed with Batman stuff as I probably should be for having grown up with the DCAU. But I have to ask, is it even possible to kill Clayface that way?
No, it's not. But holy flies, that scene sent chills down my spine.
Like the only real way to
I'm
kill Clayface is, I think, freezing him.
Because, like, my brain's going, wait, but he's a shapeshifter that could just grow a new head. How does that... Like, one would think that would just be a moderate inconvenience. One that hurts like hell, but still.
I know what you're saying, and I am of the same mindset, but let me just find the scene real quick.
Oh boy.
Whoa! What the fuck?
You good? What the heck?
Raiders. All right, out of E-cells, energy cells. Let's go with a laser rifle.
And you crashed.
Oh boy.
I mean, are we sure you're playing 3 and not New Vegas?
I already made that joke.
I cannot look at Giddy Up Buttercups the same way again. Not after Mothership Zeta.
Yeah. Posted what I was talking about in voice chat.
I'll look later.
Trying to find a location.
Well, on the plus side, because of that crash, you got your energy cells back.
Yep.
Also, another funny thing happened. So, one of the royal guards in the Queen's court decided, you know what? I'm just gonna slap this one girl. I mean, who would care? He did that in front of. He did that in front of Clayface, King Shark, Peacemaker, Rick, and I keep wanting to say Deathstroke, but I know it's not Deathstroke.
Deadshot.
Deadshot.
I was about to say.
Yeah. He slapped Harley in front of all of them, and the second. And literally the next scene, Rick's face was showing. Oh no!
Oh, you really shouldn't have done that.
You really shouldn't have done that. Cause none of the squad was happy about that actually. Cause even Dector too. She was on the floor.
Hey, only the Joker gets to do that. And not even the Joker gets to do that.
Like, don't worry. He got his just desserts. Well,
I just
turned into
No, I just imagine like he punches Harley, and then like you just see like the angry silhouettes of the members of the Suicide Squad. With the little sparkle thing, like the glint where the eyes are.
Oh, you mean like the red eye thing?
Something like that, yeah. And then behind them you see Batman.
No, Batman and Poison Ivy.
Yes.
You just pissed off the whole entire.
Might as well just include the entire rest of the Bat family while you're at it.
But yeah, no. King Shark decided to eat him for that one. But now, King Shark's gonna be executed for it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The Queen was like, execute them all immediately. But, ma'am, that's... But Your Majesty, that's too far. Fine, just execute the demi-human.
What is it with fantasy worlds and demi-human racism?
Because if you're not pure human, you're the spawn of some demon. That's just how they, quote-unquote, understood it at the time. Still wrong, but at least you can understand where they're coming from.
I understand, but I don't like it.
You don't have to, and I don't think you're supposed to.
Good. Imagine if someone did.
Those
No,
are
there's
usually
probably someone.
Those are usually the ones that get killed first when the actual monsters show up.
You know, I know a guy named Odysseus who may have a friend to introduce him to. A giant cyclops. By the way, I put friend in the biggest air quotes I can manage.
I knew who you were talking about the moment you said Odysseus, and I was like, oh no.
Well, is either gonna be the Cyclops or Poseidon himself.
This raider is dead.
Who's that?
The raider.
Oh.
He's dead.
He... Looks like someone injured him and he crawled in here to die.
Oh god. You're in Minefield?
Yep.
Well, watch your feet and keep your head down.
Oh, I know.
To hilariously butcher a quote from Halo, keep your head down. There's 4 of us in here now, remember?
I mean, it kind of works for this situation.
Yeah, because we're all on Callan's head.
Got a bear himself among us. That's 5 people in Callan's head.
Since Bear's playing, he counts as...
I count
he and
Callan
Callan
himself
counts
as his
as
own
one.
individual, but that's just me.
What I mean is, like, because Bear is the one currently in control of the player character, or the protagonist, I'm counting him and Callan as one person.
See, that's the thing. You could actively play a character making decisions you yourself personally would not do. So, the character isn't necessarily an extension of the player.
We are but gods that would decide the fate of thee.
Oh yeah.
See that?
And that was why I said keep your head down. There's a sniper here.
Ooh, okay, yeah, he's alright.
Now, I once tested something here. I once came here with a maxed out sneak skill and a stealth boy on top of the Chinese stealth suit you get in the Operation Anchorage DLC. I was as stealthy could get in this game. And that sniper still found me.
So I just pathfind some. Boom.
Arkansas?
The character of Arkansas is an interesting one. He's just defending his home. He's just kind of going a little loopy from the isolation. And he's deaf.
Ah.
And now he's dead. If memory serves, Arkansas has the keys to all the houses in this in Minefield. So once you clear out the mines and take care of him and get those keys, you can essentially use this as a makeshift base when you're in between objectives and can't quite make it back to Megaton from the northern part of the map.
Okay.
At least that's how I've used it.
Ah!
A fantasy setting basically absolutely despises demi-humans. The bunch of us are gonna have a hard time in any given fantasy setting then.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could hide our animal features.
I am a talking cat!
Oh, I was about to say, how are we gonna hide makeup on?
A talking cat with 3 tails!
Fantasy setting. Sometimes fantasy settings have magic. Boom! You look human now.
Or we can just say you have 3 tails because you're magic.
Yeah.
At what point do they start accusing me of being some kind of witch's creation?
Depending on the fantasy world, they may be okay with that because some witches are adventurers.
And most witches can kill you by just snapping their fingers, so...
Yeah, knowing my luck, they'll want to throw me in a pot of boiling oil.
My dead buddy.
To quote an analog horror series that I still have not seen. That's a dead kid.
Which analog horror series were you planning on seeing?
Petscop. Like,
Yeah, I recently...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was recently introduced to, and subsequently introduced Bear to, Project Britannica, which, long and short of it is, alternate maritime history. What if a different ship hit an iceberg and sank like Titanic did, and Titanic survived? And it just gets weirder and weirder from there.
Alright. That should be good enough for Moira.
Well, of course, we have to be careful of the mesh may come on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is why I don't set foot on those ships.
Oh, they're not that dangerous.
One of
Just
them
don't go to the lower
literally is
decks.
nigh uninhabitable.
Alright, so there is a location. You know what, let me save first, because oh boy. There's a location around here that I need to find. It is south of Minefield.
Wait. Are we finding who I think we're finding?
Bark, bark.
Yay! The goodest boy in the game.
I'm gonna be real, I feel like goodest boy in Fallout 3, like, you could give it to 3 characters. Dogmeat, Fox, and Charon.
Oh god, Charon, I almost forgot about him. We're gonna have to do something to help him out.
Yep.
Dude deserves better.
Of course, because I can't see shit, I can't tell where the fucking scrapyard is.
Yeah.
I think you're. Wait.
Anyways, just to finish with the jokes about Project Britannica. Allow me to show you my favorite ship. Why is it in a giant cage? It growled at me.
I found the scrapyard. I still can't see shit.
because it's dark and raining.
What I was gonna say was, yeah, just imagine, just use magic to hide animal features.
And I still somehow barely look human.
Hey, buddy.
In a world
Wait,
that's
what
like
animal
Western
features
graphic
would I have?
novel, I am a clearly anime-inspired design.
I was about to, babe, for you, I imagine since we're going off, Kuro, and Kuro is, well, a crow, you'd be some sort of harpy?
Or a Tengu.
True, true.
Also, the first of the 3 goodest boys in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the party, dog meat. I
Where?
guess you picked up Taro.
That you can actually find his previous owner, I believe. But again, I can't see anything!
It's too dark.
I mean, if it's safe, you can just wait until daytime.
I found him.
Never mind.
I mean, that's what I do. If it becomes too dark to see out there, even with the Pip-Boy lamp, I just wait where it's safe until it's daytime.
But you know, Bear's strong suit isn't in patience.
That is true.
There is a literal wait mechanic that would let you skip hours in mere seconds.
Is it bad that I forgot about that? Good thing I remembered it now.
Yeah, because now you can use it. It basically functions the same way as sleeping in a bed does, just without the well-rested bonus.
How are those hot little potatoes?
I got through Minefield alive, and I even brought you a present.
My very own landmine. Oh, just what I've always wanted.
You were
Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
I'm still caught up on Too Tired to Be Snide.
Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too.
Why do you still exist?
I'm still here.
Yup, you've done a
Oh.
great job. I just need
Since
to
you're
add
all
in
here.
a section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We
I'll
still
wait for
got
Moira
2
to
more
finish.
chapters to go.
Alright.
Yeah, she does love to talk.
So, that Super Sentai D&D idea.
Uh-huh.
Since Webb is here, I wanted to talk about it.
Webb, I think you're gonna like what Bear has to say.
Yeah, I know Bear texted me about it. I was like, did I?
Well,
I was like,
I wanted to ask about the Sentai D&D that you had planned.
uh-huh. Like, no what?
I mean, I guess what I'm asking is, like, because I don't want to like start a Sentai campaign and like step on your toes or whatever when you also have one planned.
I had suggested sharing ideas and see what you can incorporate from each other.
Oh. I mean, we can discuss. I like.
For instance, the permanent evil ranger that being a recurring antagonist, I thought that was pretty neat.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, that is really cool.
I guess what my thought process was, there can be only one. You get a cookie if you get that reference.
I'm gonna start putting cookies down now. I got the reference, but still.
Don't eat the whole jar.
Like,
wait, Oreos.
like when were you planning on doing the Sentai D&D?
This was honestly, like, time-wise, it would have probably taken the place of when Kamen Rider D&D would be, seeing as that's not happening really anytime soon.
Okay.
Like, that's what I was
The second
planning.
chapter is going to be a bit trickier,
And that's
for example.
And that's also part of the reason why I asked if y'all want to make a group chat.
Right.
I'm up for that.
I mean, I am too. I'll put my Sentai idea away in my back pocket.
Okay, so diverting a little bit back to the Fallout topic for a moment, as I see the possible options you have for the next chapter of the Wasteland Survival Guide, I do have a suggestion for the Studying Mirelurks bit.
Level up my sneak.
Beyond that, now might be a good time to jump into Operation Anchorage.
I am level 7.
You know what? Fair enough. Never mind. I forgot they
Microrats
want
can
you to be
grow
close to like
into
15 for
almost
that.
anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people. But I need it to be tested before I put
See, the reason I
recipe
suggest
paper in
this
the
is
guide.
because if you
It'll be
level
easy.
up and
One
get
tap
through
with the
Operation Anchorage,
You could test it out
one
on
of
just a
the
few mole
rewards you
baddies.
get is
For
a
real
stealth suit that
testing,
turns you
try it
invisible
on
while you're
10
crouched.
or
It's basically like an automatic on-hand stealth boy, which stealth boys then stack on top of.
Ooh.
If you want to get the best possible results from the Mirelurk thing, you're going to want your stealth as good as you can get it, and for this stage of the game, a stealth boy and or the stealth suit would be your best option.
Right.
Of course, this is a mere suggestion,
Good
and you are
hunting.
more than welcome to completely ignore it.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise up my sneak. And eventually, when we do Anchorage, I'll get that Chinese stealth suit.
Like, there's a lot of goodies you get from Op Anchorage that could help you in the long run. Including what I personally consider to be the best suit of power armor in the game. Not necessarily for the stat bonuses it gives, but for the bug that exists that tied to it.
Did you hold on? Wadsworth told a joke. Did you catch that?
I am about to.
I missed the joke.
Oh God.
What is the best contraceptive for old people?
You're really gonna make me answer this joke? I saw it.
Being nude.
What?
No.
I want to take my brain out and scrub it in the sink.
I regret being
If you don't get it,
curious.
Taro, good. Like, I know just telling someone not to worry about it just makes them worry more, but believe me, you are better off not knowing.
Alright then.
Back on the thing we were talking about. What were you planning for? Because like
So I was planning for a sort of. I'm gonna conk out for 24 hours. I was planning, like the idea I had for my Sentai D&D was a sort of like mix between classic and modern.
As for the team structure, think something along the lines of like Sun Vulcan or Abaranger and Hurricaneger without their extra buddies, just the core three.
Yep. It would be a 3-man Sentai consisting of you, Taro, and Mekumon.
And I insisted we put Web in the red suit.
hold up, why me?
Because we need more female Red Rangers.
I mean, fair.
Besides that, I knew that if you didn't take it, Tara would. And I was just trying to screw with people.
Well, finds you too, buddy.
Well, hey, hey, look on the bright side. You get to be blue.
I voluntarily took yellow.
All right. I gotta start putting weapons away because I now have the shish kebab.
Shish kebab.
Excuse
Oh
me?
my goodness.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
One of the better melee weapons in this game.
It's like, well, cause like I was asking, because like with my Sentai, it's like yours is a mix of modern and classic. Mine is kind of a little bit of how do I explain? There is a little. I say there's a little bit of fantasy in there.
Okay.
Because thank Taro for helping me come up with this name. As deal with the main stuff. Basically, mine is the Unai Sentai or Fate Rangers.
Okay. The name for mine was gonna be Dobotsu Sentai Zoo Ranger.
And the only name that came to my mind was Avalonger. For a King Arthur themed Sentai team.
So, alright.
Oh, that's a mole rat. Hold on. Oh my god!
Actually, I think I got another one. For a Sentai team kind of following in the footsteps of Mega Ranger, Data Ranger.
Those mole rats exploded.
More will cause impact.
Oh, I cut off his legs!
Can't believe it. How could you be so cruel to Rufus?
That wasn't a mole rat. That was a wild dog.
How'd you be so
I
cruel
think
to
he's referring to the
Wily?
ones whose heads you blew up.
Oh, blame Moira!
I love how one of the dialogue options was gonna be, wasn't supposed to make them explode because they exploded. Like, if you pick that, it sounds like the Wanderer themselves is, like, abundantly confused and kind of scared.
Yeah.
Like, I am freaked out. But yeah. Digitaru Sentai. Data Ranger. That
Yeah.
was the one that popped into my head.
If you couldn't tell, mine was animal themed.
I could tell.
Now my Genjutsu Sentai seems kind of weird.
Don't start counting yourself now.
I mean, these are equally valid. They're going for different themes altogether.
I shot the rocket launcher out of her fucking hands!
I love when you do that.
Oh god. Oh god. Bear, calm down. We don't need another Asakura.
I'm not gonna turn into fucking Oja.
Ooh, I think I know how I'm going to be setting up the Sentai I just kind of willed into existence here. Data Ranger. In universe, and I am just kind of throwing this together on the fly, they were made by studying and reverse engineering the Mega Ranger powers. That's what I'm gonna stick with.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
But yeah. Like, I was gonna ask, when were you wanting to do yours?
That all depended on when you were gonna do yours, because I didn't want to, like, do a Sentai D&D and then, like... I didn't want to be like a jerk about it or anything, you know.
Okay.
See, while this isn't necessarily a good solution, let alone a perfect one, the first thought in my mind when I heard about this was maybe a collaboration between the two. Merge ideas together.
What are you doing in this town? Get out! Get out while you can!
And I realized that's not necessarily feasible. So,
What's wrong? You don't see anything wrong with a
oh
quiet
god,
town
Andale.
full of friendly people in the middle of a blasted wasteland?
The AC's real aggressive today.
No. Well, yes. But it's all a trick. Don't you know anything? Did you just crawl out of a vault or
So,
something? Just about
you're gonna
everyone in
see
the
why
wasteland
I
knows to
hate this
avoid
town with a
Andale,
passion
and
in
they're
due
right to do
time.
it. People wander in here, and they don't wander back out.
Why does he look like Stanley?
You should. Otherwise, you'll end up just like the rest. What? You don't believe me? Just look in the basements or out in the shed. You'll
If
Run,
someone
stranger!
tried to make a Play-Doh clone of Stanley and left it in an easy bake oven for a few hours, maybe.
Finster?
You're new here, aren't you? Wow. I've never got a chance to talk to the new people. Dad always takes care of them. Before I get...
Do you like living in Andale?
It's okay, I guess. There aren't a lot of kids around here, and no one who comes to visit stays around long. Dad says it could be worse, that there are a lot of starving kids in other places. But still, I wish I had more kids to play with.
What do your parents do?
The same things that all parents do. My mom cooks and cleans the house, and my dad goes to work with Mr. Wilson.
I
They
know
work
where
in
the
basement,
bodies are buried,
or
kid.
sometimes in Mr. Wilson's shed. Dad says that when I'm older, I'll come to work with
Wait,
him.
they're buried?
And we're in the family business.
Don't tell them.
Not
Well,
exactly.
except I wish there were more kids, and my dad says I'm gonna have to marry smelly old Ginny Wilson someday. He keeps saying stuff to my mom about keeping the family going, and how when him and Mr. Wilson were brothers, they didn't want to get married. It's weird. That means Mr. Wilson is my uncle, and Ginny is
For
something.
the amount of
I
killing
don't
that
know.
happened
It
in this
seems
general
weird to
area,
marry
I'm
her.
surprised the people here ain't purple.
Dad says that I shouldn't want to leave Andale, but I do.
Wait, so we got.
Is that yours?
The dog?
So
Yes.
it's No, so it's Alabama here as well.
Sweet
Cannibal,
home
Alabama.
Alabama. Hello.
Yeah, like, as
Why,
bad as
hello
it seems
there.
now,
I
it's
heard
gonna
there
get
was
even
someone new
worse.
coming. How can our little family help you? Are you joking? It's fantastic here. The best town
I'm
in the
reminded of a
USA.
certain MLP
Has
animation.
been for
What did I
why it's been
tell
so
you about
many
all
years
about
running
coming in
that
my
I've lost count.
shed?
Well, Dad always was a bit off his rocker.
Wait, he's your dad?
Oh dear, I let that slip, didn't I? He used to be. Until I got
oh.
married. I
Wait,
can't
come on.
really say much more than that.
Hmm?
Oh,
Have you
well,
ever heard of a show
no
called
one ever asks
Monster
me my
Buster
opinion
Club?
about anything. But I
It sounds familiar.
will see you.
Hold on.
Welcome to Andale.
Help me.
Oh, there you are.
Well, hi there. Welcome to Andale. I'm Willie Wilson, though folks just call me Bill. Is there anything I can do for you? Oh, that old kidder? Whatever he's saying, he's just pulling your leg. He's always joking, that one.
These two characters are from it.
Innocent, whichever one you decide to break
My
into.
family, and I love my wife and daughter. What else more is there to life, stranger? Family first. And any
Close to
man
the
who
gift
says
and
anything
voice
different
chat.
is saying
These two
something
characters
wrong.
are from the show.
You should hit that man with a stick. Why, it's a place to settle down and raise a family. Of course, we don't just let anyone in here. The Homeowners Association is very clear on that. Besides, there's no room.
Okay,
As
what about
amazing
them?
as Andale is it any wonder that all the houses would be full of...
Their names are. Those
Poor
two
guy.
are
His wife died and he
uh,
went, well,
Chris
crazy,
and Danny.
yes. He stays
But you
locked
know
up in his
know
house
those
all
two
day,
by
and
another
girls
name.
bring him his
Art
meals.
for the Aardvark
Barely
and
eats
Ed
enough
from
to stay
Ed, Ed, and
alive,
Eddie.
poor guy. He's all skin and bones. We'll
I
catch you later.
suddenly have an urge to walk out into the backyard and scream Kira Yamato at the top of my lungs.
There's also another one I think you like. Her VA is actually someone you is actually someone I think you like.
Okay.
Or can I just say that
Hey there.
jump to the door was
Well,
immaculate.
hello. Welcome to Andale, winner of the Best Town in the USA contest.
Best town in the USA. How many towns compete in this contest?
Well, I don't right know. But we're the best one. Isn't that what matters? I mean, we're the winners.
Oh,
Us.
God.
Not Springfield. Not Rockville.
And before you ask, yes,
So like I was
she got the
saying,
exact
welcome
same
to
kind of
Andale.
energy.
Has he been spreading his stories again? Poor guy. It's the best little town there is.
Pinkie Pie is
We
another
don't have a
pony
care
who
in the world
has
here.
a voice actor
mean,
who
honestly,
actually appeared in
what
Gundam
more do you need
somewhere.
to know?
Hello there, stranger. Good to
Or
meet you.
any
Name's
bears
Jack
you might
Smith.
remember.
I hear you've
I
already met
believe
the
she
wife.
was on the
Sweet
bridge
lady, isn't
crew
she?
of Celestial
But
Being's
anyway,
mothership
welcome
in
to
season
Andale,
1
the
of
best little
Gundam
town in
00.
Virginia.
Virginia. Virginia's been gone for 200 years.
Not here, not in Andale, no sir. The great Commonwealth of Virginia is alive and well. In fact, we just voted ourselves a new governor.
You voted for governor? How does that work?
The adults walked right on down to the polling location and dropped ballots into the box. How do you think it works? Yes, sir, it's every American's civic duty to cast his vote for his favorite Republican candidate. Am I right?
And if you've noticed, this town has gotten weirder and weirder in the
Yes,
minutes
sir,
it's been since we got
democracy is
here.
God's best gift, right after family, of course.
So who did you vote for?
No, my vote is my business and no one else's. But I'll tell you one thing. We didn't vote for any beatnik liberal commies, that's for sure.
Well, it's good to meet you, Jack.
And it's good to meet you, too. Feel free to stay in Andale as long as you like. Heck, stop by the house for dinner sometime if you'd like. Just let Linda know beforehand so she can make enough for 4.
Fun fact, you will have some special dialogue options with
I
these
hope to see you
people,
there. So,
either by passing a speech check or by having a very specific perk. Neither of which I think Bear wants to pass.
Old man Harris? Don't mind him. He's gone, you know, a little soft in his later years. Ever since Gladys died, he just hasn't been the same. Did he now?
Because
I've talked to him about spreading
I
rumors.
don't know about you guys, but
Guess I'll
neither
just
Bear
have to
nor
have
myself
another
want to
little
become
chat.
Wendigos.
Every time he does this, he scares our new friends off, and we love people. It's a shame when they slip out of our grubby little paws. I work to feed my family just like every red-blooded American man should. Why, a man that can't keep his family fed isn't any kind of man at all. No, sir. Andale, greatest place there is. We win Town of the Year every year. We've got no end of food and no troubles at all. Yep, there's no better place to raise a family. Yeah, well, he's hit it rough. Ever since his wife died, he just hasn't been enthusiastic about the Andale lifestyle anymore.
Don't like
He
how
stays
you
locked
keep
up in his
bringing
house
up
all day, and
food.
the girls bring him his meals. He barely eats enough to stay alive. You should really stop by for dinner sometime.
Also, your Geiger count is ticking.
It's a glitch. Because my count is at 0.
Smell that air. Ain't nothing like it, is there?
Smells like death.
And what can I do? We'll catch you later.
What?
Lovely. Combat knife. Intestines. Rippers.
Strange meat.
Lots of strange meat. Wonder if this is where the hunters get their supply. Well.
Hey there, stranger. I got something I want to talk to you about. I couldn't help but notice that you were poking around in Bill's shed. So, did you find what you were looking for in there?
I really don't know what you're talking about, Jack.
Look, stranger, I'm not angry. I just want you to tell me the truth. If you can't do that, then I think you best head out of town.
Yes, I saw what you're hiding in there, you sick bastard!
I'm disappointed in you, stranger, so quick to judge us. Did you ever stop to think that I have a family to support here? Judge not, lest ye be judged, as the good book says. Honestly, how many people have you killed?
Plenty, but I haven't
The
eaten them.
difference between us is that I'm bringing home the bacon for my family.
I'm the bacon. Those are people, not bacon. What the fuck?
Hey,
I was about
I'll
to
have
say
none of that
something I
language in this
shouldn't have.
house.
I see that you have your shotgun out there.
I can't believe I'm being called a potty mouth by a cannibal.
Just okay,
do
that's it. I
Make
warned
your
you.
dreams
Now
come
I'm going
true.
to sock your jaw, mister.
So yeah, these were a ton of cannibals.
All right, Harris, I think you got some explaining to do.
Alright, your turn.
Where the fuck are you? There you are.
I saw what happened out there, stranger.
Wait, you were gone, Webb?
Those people may have been my family.
Yes.
but it had to be done.
Well,
I
even
was
this
like
bear
them for
confronting
so
the rest of
many
the
years.
town,
It's
calling them out for being cannibals,
talk about it.
and proceeding
The
to
only
shoot them
thing
up.
I can do is try to raise these kids and make Andale into a decent place.
What's gonna happen to the kids?
They'll stay here with me, and I'll raise them myself. It's a shame that they have to grow up without their parents. But to tell you the truth, it's a lot better than growing up with their parents, everything considered. Better an orphan than a cannibal, I guess. We'll do our best is what we'll do. Me and the kids here in Andale. What's left of it,
Right.
anyway. It'll be hard going,
This place
but we'll
is
do the best
cannibal.
we can.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that one day these kids will grow up to do some good for this place.
Cannibal,
after all the
Alabama.
evil
That's
that's
what
been
it
done
is.
Here. Sure did. Can't say that I'm proud of it, though. It was all just normal. It's what we all did. I didn't ever think much about it. I married Gladys, just like every boy in Andale married the girl closest to his age. We had Linda, and she grew up to marry Jack. It wasn't until Gladys died that I thought about what went on around here. So many people over the years, hundreds, thousands maybe. But what could I do? I'm just an old man. But you ended it. Bless you. Later.
I'm not really sure what happened. Mr. Harris said that our parents went away, and they won't be back. He says that he'll tell me more
Paul
about it
Whiting,
when I'm
everybody.
older, but
The old man, another Paul Whiting voice.
Yep. All right.
I think of some of his other roles, and I just think Perceptor and Grandpa Max would be disgusted by this place.
Yeah.
Grandpa Max most definitely. I feel like about anybody would be disgusted with that place.
I know for a fact some people I know would have leveled the place without a second thought.
those monsters, they're gonna get me.
Calm down, kid.
No, those things will get me. I can't.
Miraculous
I
over
gotta
here.
keep going.
Hey, kid, it's okay. I'm a big tough guy. I can take care of you.
You look stronger than all the other grown-ups. Can you
Oh
protect
dear.
me?
I'd like to help, but I need to know more first.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone.
Ready for some
Please,
fire-breathing
mister.
ants, people?
Please find my papa.
Pirates?
Okay, I'll go look for your father.
You will? Really? Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
See that?
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
See that?
So,
Oh, okay. There's a new universe.
as-
And there are a bunch of chatter boxes.
So as frustrating as the quest that Bear is gonna get involved with can get, I do enjoy how it ends. Especially if you play your cards right.
Ah!
He was not ready. Oh!
I told you! Fire-breathing ants!
Welcome to Greyditch.
Oh, the Greyditch, they
Come
say.
to Greyditch, they said. It'll be fun, they said. The people here are the friendliest around, they said.
Those!
You stole my bit, Megamon!
This proves we're on the same wavelength right now.
I'm out of ammo.
There?
Dog meat looks like Ghost Rider.
Okay.
More like Ghost Rider's sidekick, Hellhound.
Yeah.
And
Alright, well, we're at 2 hours now, so.
We'll catch up to this next Friday.
Yep. Alright, so. Oh. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
Meikumon.
Taro.
And the ever illustrious web.
And this has been Fallout 3 on Fallout Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and want to support us, you can do so by donating at the link below or subscribing to the Twitch channel. If you don't want to, or if you can't, you can also support us in other ways, such as just watching the stream, following the Twitch channel. You can also support us on YouTube by watching the video on YouTube, liking the video, commenting on the video, as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel, as that is where all of our VODs go to be archived, since Twitch likes to delete VODs after a certain amount of time.
Because Twitch is a forgetful thing, it is.
Yep. So, with all that said and done, there's probably not going to be a stream tomorrow.
No, sorry.
Depends on the whims of the bird.
The whims of the bird and of the Taro.
I really don't know.
Okay. And also, again, no streams on Sunday, so we will be back at it on Monday with Resident Evil Zero.
New and improved with item boxes.
Yep. So until then, huh?
Is that new and improved? Let's go.
So with all that said and done, thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you on the next stream. Peace.
Bye.
Be good. Be good to each other.
Seriously, don't eat people.
Also, beware of fire-breathing ants.
And there is no war in Bossing Say.